Om Shanti. 19th July 2020. Baapdada Murli. Revised date 25th February 1986. Avyakt Baapdada's elevated versions on the surrender ceremony of 50 double foreign brothers and sisters in Madhuban. Om Shanti. Today Baapdada is giving a special love-filled congratulations for this especially elevated day. What ceremony did you celebrate today? The external scene was beautiful anyway, and the sound of zeal and enthusiasm and their determination from everyone's hearts reached the Father, the comforter of hearts. So today would be called the ceremony of having a determined thought filled with zeal and enthusiasm. From the time you first belonged to the Father, you have had a relationship and that will continue. However, you celebrated this special day in a special way, and this is known as having had a determined thought. No matter what happens, even if storms of Maya come, even if different situations arise through people, if there are any scenes of upheaval of nature, if there is any type of circumstance in your Lokik or alokik relationships, if there are very strong storms of thoughts in your mind, in spite of those, you belong to the one Father and none other. Did you have the determined thought of having one faith and one support, or did you just sit on the stage? Were you sitting on the double stage or the single stage? One was this physical stage and the other was the stage of determined thought, the stage of determination. So, you were sitting on the double stage, were you not? You wore very beautiful garlands. Did you wear just those garlands, or did you also wear the garlands of success? Success is the garland around your neck. This determination is the basis of success. Along with these physical garlands, you were also wearing the garlands of success, were you not? Baapdada always sees a double scene. He doesn't just see a physical scene, but together with the physical scene, he was also looking at the soul conscious stage of the mind, the determined thought and the elevated garland of success. Baba was seeing the double garland and the double stage. All of you had a determined thought. Very good. No matter what happens, you have to fulfill the responsibility of your relationship. You have to achieve the success by always fulfilling the responsibility of love for God. It is guaranteed that success is the garland around your neck. To belong to the one Father and none other is the determined thought. When you have just the one, you automatically and easily have a constant and stable stage. You have tied the imperishable thread of all relationships. Have you not? If even one relationship is missing, there would be fluctuation. This is why you tied the string of all relationships. You forced a connection and had that thought. Do you have all relationships or just the three main relationships? If you have all relationships, you have all attainments. If there aren't all relationships, one attainment or other would be missing. It was the ceremony for everyone, was it not? By having this determined thought, you receive a special lift in your future efforts. This method especially increases your zeal and enthusiasm. Baapdada is giving all the children congratulations for the ceremony of having a determined thought, and he also gives the blessing. May you always be imperishable. May you be immortal. Today, the group from Asia is sitting here. What is the speciality of Asia? The first group for service abroad was the group that went to Japan. So, that is a speciality, is it not? According to the inspirations from Sakar Baba, the invitation especially for foreign service came from Japan and foreign services started there. So Asia is number ahead in establishment. That was the first invitation from abroad. It was from Asia that there was the beginning of service by receiving invitations from people of other religions. So, Asia is so lucky. The second speciality is that Asia is the closest to Bharat. Those who are closed are said to be dearly beloved. The dearly beloved children are hidden away at every place. So many very good jewels have emerged. Even though there is less quantity, there is quality. The fruit of your service is good. In this way, the number is slowly increasing. All of you are loving. All of you are lovely. Each one is more loving than the next. This is a speciality of the Brahmin family. Each one of you experiences having greater love than the others, and that the Father also has greater love for you. That Baapdada makes only you move forward. This is why people on the path of devotion have made a very good meaningful image. They have shown Vallabh, Krishna, with every gopi. He isn't with just one Radhe or 8 princes. There is Gopi Vallabh with every gopi. For instance, when you go to the Dilwala temple, you note which one is your image or your alcove. So, is there an image of each of you in this gathering of those who are doing the dance? This is called the great dance, Maharas. There is very great praise of this great dance. Baapdada has greater love for each one of you, each one more than the next. Baapdada is pleased to see the elevated fortune of every child. It doesn't matter who it is. You are all a handful out of multi-millions. You are multi-million times fortunate. Compared with the world, you are a handful out of multi-millions. Are you not? Japan is so big. But how many of the Father's children are there? So, you are a handful out of multi-millions, are you not? Baapdada is seeing each one's speciality and fortune. You are the dearly beloved handful out of multi-millions. For the Father, all of you are special souls. The Father doesn't see some as ordinary, others as special. All are special. On this side, there is going to be greater expansion because on this whole side, there is a special double service. Firstly, there are those of the many various religions and there are many souls on this side who have emerged from Sindh. You can serve them well too. If you bring them close, then through their cooperation, you will easily be able to reach other religions too. By doing double service, you can bring about double expansion in one way or another, whether positively or negatively. A seed sown was in them. Because they receive the introduction, they can come into a relationship easily. You can do a lot of service because this is the family of all souls from all religions. Brahmins have spread into all religions. There isn't a religion that Brahmins have not reached. They are now emerging from all religions and coming here. You have the feeling of belonging when you come in front of the Brahmin family. It is as though you went there due to some karmic account and have now come back to your family. You have come here from everywhere to become instruments and to claim your fortune of service. This is not a small fortune, it is a very elevated fortune. You become the greatest of all charitable souls. You come in the list of great donors, great servers. So to become instrument is also a special gift. Double foreigners receive this gift. You get a little experience and you then become instruments to establish a center. So this is a special gift to have come last and go fast. By doing service, the majority of you have the awareness that whatever your instruments do or however you act, others who see you will do the same. So this becomes double attention. By paying double attention, you have a double lift. Do you understand? Double foreigners have a double lift. The lands everywhere have now become very good. After a field is plowed, the land becomes good, does it not? Then it easily bears very good fruit. Acha. The sound of the big mics from Asia will reach Bharat quickly. Therefore, prepare such mics. Acha. To the senior dadis. What can be said in your praise? Just as it is said to the Father, if you turn the ocean into ink, the earth into paper, so too there is the praise of all of you dadis. If Baba were to start praising you, then it would last day and night. It would be like a complete course of 7 days. You are good. The dance, harmony between you all is good. The horoscope, Rashi of all of you is the same, and all of you perform a very good dance, Ras. To go hand in hand, that is it, to harmonize your thoughts is the dance. So, Baapdadas continue to watch this dance of all of you dadis. This is the dance of the special 8 jewels. You dadis are the special decoration of the family. If the decoration were not there, there wouldn't be any beauty. So everyone looks at you with that love. To Dadi Brijendra, to you have been decorating others from childhood in the lock-in and alaukic life. And so, by continuously decorating, you have now become decorated. It is like that, is it not? Not only does Baapdada always remember the Mahavir Maharathi children, but Baapdada has then emerged with him. Those who remain most do not need to be remembered. Baapdada always keeps every special jewel revealed in front of the world. So, you are the special jewels who are going to be revealed in the front of the world. You get extra help from everyone's happiness. Seeing your happiness, everyone receives the nourishment of happiness. Therefore, because you continue to receive blessings of love from everyone, the lifespan of all of you is increasing. You now have to do a lot of work, and so you are the decoration of the family. Everyone looks at you with so much love. If the canopy were removed from over someone's head, how would it be? If those who always have a canopy then do not have it, what would that be like? So, all of you are the canopy of the family. To Dadi Nirmal Shanta, you constantly continue to see your memorial in Madhuban. The memorials are there to be remembered. However, the remembrance of you creates a memorial. Whilst walking and moving along, the whole family remembers the images of support who have become the instrument. So you are an image of support. Because you are a strong image of support for the task of establishment, this building of expansion and progress is becoming so strong. Why? Because the support is strong. Become double lights, selected invaluable jewels from awake Murlis. To be double light means to stabilize in the form of the light of the soul and to then automatically become light. Only those who are double light are angels. Angels are never tied in bondage to anyone. Because they are double light, they are never attracted to the attractions of this old world. To be double light means constantly to experience the flying stage. Those who are light are constantly flying high, whereas those who are burdened remain down here. So, to be a double light soul means to have no burden. Because if you are burdened in any way, you are prevented from flying high. Whilst having a double responsibility, remain double light. By remaining double light, you will never become tired of your Lokik responsibility, because you are a trustee and a trustee cannot become tired. If you think that the household or family is yours, you feel burdened. However, when nothing is yours, there can be no burden. Remain totally loving and detached, a master and a child. Always hand yourself over to the Father and you will always remain light. Hand over your responsibilities to the Father. In other words, give your burdens to the Father and you will become light. Surrender yourself with your intellect. If you surrender with your intellect, there won't be anything else in the intellect. That is all. Everything belongs to the Father. Everything is in the Father. Then there is nothing else. Double light means not being burdened even by your nature or sanskars. Not to have any burden, even of your waste thoughts, is called lightness. To the extent that you remain light, you will accordingly easily experience the flying stage. If you have to make the slightest effort to have yoga, there must definitely be some burden on you. So take the support of Baba and continue to fly. Constantly remember your aim of having to become equal to the Father. When you look at others, you become weak. Therefore, look at the Father and follow the Father. The elevated method to go into the flying stage is the one expression, everything is yours. So, change the world, mine into yours. When you say I am yours, the soul becomes light. And since everything belongs to Him, you become double light. In the beginning, you practiced moving along in such a stage that others would feel that a light was passing by. They wouldn't see your body. By practicing this, you passed every type of test paper. Now that the times are very bad, increase the practice of remaining double light. You will constantly remain safe when you are constantly seen in your form of light. As soon as they enter your service place, let them see a fortress of light. Just as huge piece of machinery is powered by electricity, so too wills accomplishing anything, all of you become double light on the basis of being powered by a constant connection. When you have the stage of being double light, all effort and difficulty finish. Stop feeling that you own something and constantly feel yourself to be a trustee, doing godly service, and you will become double light. Let anyone who comes into close contact with you feel that you are spiritual and alaukic. Let them only see your angelic form. Angels always live up above. Angels are portrayed with wings because they are flying birds. Only when your mind is determined and your stage is double light will you be able to constantly swing in happiness and remove any obstacles and finish the difficulties of others. Nothing is mine. Everything belongs to the Father. When you keep a burden with yourself, all type of obstacles arise. When nothing is mine, I am obstacle free. Always consider yourself to be double light and continue to serve. The lighter you are in service, the more easily you will be able to fly and inspire others to fly. To serve wills remaining double light and in remembrance is the basis of success. It is essential to fill your responsibilities, but the greater your responsibilities are, the more double light you need to be. Wills fulfilling your responsibilities remain beyond being burdened by them in any way. This is known as loving the Father. Do not worry about what you should do because you have many responsibilities. Do not think, should I do this or not? This is very difficult to do. To experience this means to be burdened. To be double light means to go beyond this feeling. Do not let your stage fluctuate in any way by feeling burdened with responsibilities. Those whose intellects constantly have total faith always remain in a double light stage and completely carefree. They would always be in the flying stage. The flying stage is the highest of all stages. The feet of the intellect of such souls would not touch the ground. Not touching the ground means to be beyond body consciousness. Those who always remain above the ground of body consciousness are always angels. Now become so double light that the vehicle of your divine intellect can stabilize you on the highest peak. Then give all souls of the world rays of light and might and spread waves of cooperation with your good wishes and pure feelings. The way to fly high in this vehicle is to follow Baapdada's refined, elevated directions. Let there not be the slightest bit of rubbish of the dictates of your own mind or of others in any way. To the sweetest beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the mother, the father, Baapdada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. The spiritual children in return to the spiritual father says good morning. Namaste, Namaste, Namaste. Blessing. May you become a multimillionaire or who accumulates in your account of charity by knowing the importance of every second and every thought. May you become a multimillionaire who accumulates in your account of charity by knowing the importance of every second and every thought. You charitable souls have such a special power in your thoughts, you can make the impossible possible. For instance, nowadays using special equipment, they are able to make things grow in the desert and flowers grow on mountains. In the same way, with your elevated thoughts, you are able to make souls who have no hope become hopeful. Simply know the value of every second and every thought, and use every second and thought with that awareness and accumulate in your account of charity. The power of your thoughts is so elevated that even one thought can make you a multimillionaire. Slogan: perform every act with the faith and intoxication of one who has all rights and all labor will finish. Perform every act with the faith and intoxication of one who has all rights and all labor will finish. Today's notice: today is the third Sunday of the month and all Rajyogi Tapasvi brothers and sisters are requested especially to listen to the call of the devotees during meditation from 6:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. while being stable in your form of the specially beloved deities, the merciful bestowers. Do the service of fulfilling everyone's desires. Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba. Thank you.